Good afternoon. On behalf of my co-director, Linda Sotero, and the NAPS board, I would like to welcome you to the Northern Arizona Playwriting Showcase. Tonight, we celebrate 9 plays in this year's 10-minute play contest. This is the 11th year that Theatricals and NAU's creative writing program have hosted the showcase. Playwrights from throughout the United States submitted to our contest this year. There were 43 submissions from writers that call Michigan, Illinois, California, Wisconsin, North Carolina, New York, and Arizona home. The finalists include a high school playwright from Florida and 2 local playwrights, Will Cordero and Laurel Morales. They were chosen by a panel of diverse and talented artists, including playwright and founding member of NAPS, Patty Pedlin, as was NAU theater professor Christina Gutierrez-Dennehy, and finally, IAI alum and faculty in the School of Arts and Humanities, Lemanuel Loli. We would like to thank Theatricals for this wonderful stage for our showcase, and to all of you for your continued enthusiasm for this event. Coming up at the Doris Harper White Playhouse on October 5th through the 21st, The Great Gatsby. The breathtaking glamour and decadent excess of the Jazz Age comes to the stage with Jay Gatsby, a self-made millionaire who passionately pursues the elusive Daisy Buchanan, in Simon Levy's adaptation of F. Scott Fitzgerald's famous novel, The Great Gatsby. Also, on October 7th and 8th, Theatricals will hold auditions for the best Christmas pageant ever. I've heard there are 35 parts available. And finally, on October 28th, consider attending the 2019 season preview. Now, in case of emergency, the exits are located on both sides, here and here, and there will be a 15-minute intermission during which refreshments will be made available. Please remember to turn your cell phones off now, and please enjoy the show. Thanks.
Between the Reeds by Jacob Gorman was on a pond in a small town in the 1920s.
Why am I so bored?
You're bored?
Well, sure, aren't you?
I'm alright. Say, does this place remind you of anywhere?
I'm not sure I've been to a place with this much mud before.
No, just being here.
I'm not sure.
It reminds me of going to the carnival.
The carnival. Chip, this place is hardly the carnival.
Yeah, but there's water and grass. And I could really see a Ferris wheel just over there. Up at the top, you'd be looking down at us, and from here, we'd be waving back.
Stop being funny.
What's funny? It's right there. I swear I can see it.
Chip, I don't want you to feel bad. It's just that you don't have to is all.
I don't. It's not bad. It feels kind of good.
Want some honey and bread?
Yes. Don't get it on your dress, though. My mama goes with it when she gets honey on her dress.
I won't. I've got enough sense to keep honey off of me. I don't mean that your mama.
Why do you think some birds stick together?
What? I'm not sure. Maybe they just get along.
But some don't.
Like people.
If birds are like people, I'd rather be a bird.
Well, they're really not like people. Say, I'd rather be a frog.
A frog? No way.
Yeah, I'd hop around and jump on your back to scare you to death.
No. If you were a frog, I'd be a lily pad.
I heard Johnny say you were thinking about going to the pictures this Saturday. Must be showing that done one.
You think I want to see that one?
Those are the ones you like, aren't they?
Johnny likes those. Which he takes me because he thinks I like them.
You like those, Chip. I've seen the posters on your wall.
There's nothing on my wall.
Then what's a holster doing in your bedroom?
No, I don't have a holster.
It's brown and you've got a silver gun in it. What else could be in there? A hairbrush?
Maybe when I was a kid.
Chip, I've seen it. You're being real funny today.
That's kid stuff. I don't wear a holster, okay?
Okay, but Chip, you still like that stuff. Johnny told me what your mom was getting you for Christmas. I don't mind. I really don't. I wish that stuff were true. We could really ride around on horses, shoot guns at each other.
You do?
Yeah, that stuff's a lot of fun. Everything here is so slow, but in the pictures, nothing is slow. If it's slow, it gets killed, so all that's left are fast things.
Make me a crown before you go.
With what?
With one of those cattails. Take the fluffy part off. You don't need that part.
I don't think I still can.
You've done it so many times, though. Make one for Johnny.
I doubt I can still make those. I can try.
You know, I'm trying for the football team next year. I got a whole plan. Johnny says he'll help me get strong enough to make the team. He says if I get a little taller, I could really help them out. There are a bunch of goblins, he says. Not one tall boy on the whole squad.
Johnny's taller than me. Anyways, but I think it's great he's teaching you. What would you be if you made it?
He says I've got big enough fence to catch pretty easy. I'll keep practicing. I want to score. I just want to be whoever gets to score.
That would be exciting. Will he still teach you? Not that you should feel bad. I don't want me to.
I told you, I don't feel bad. Not bad like that. You think I did something wrong. I know I didn't. Mama says I made a fool of myself, but she's old. She doesn't remember what's foolish and what's not.
That was foolish, Chip.
Why can't you see it? Ferris wheel over there, then a roller coaster to the left.
Like the carnival would ever come to this town.
They did come to this town. That's what I'm saying.
You're being funny again. There's never been a roller coaster here, and you've never been on one.
What's your favorite food? They've got it and they'll fry it up.
Think they fry up the PB&J?
There's anybody that fries it. They do.
Think they fry broccoli?
They fry it twice over.
Oh, so I haven't been smelling that. I've been smelling broccoli.
And cotton candy. My mama got a machine to make it. You know that. It's coming today.
She's not going to let you use it, Chip. She seems pretty mad.
She's not bad though. Quit saying that. I can use it whenever I want. Johnny says he wants to try some.
I don't know if he'd still teach you, Chip, after what you did.
She's not bad. Quit saying that. I can use it whenever I want. Johnny says he wants to try some. You're making me that crown, right?
I'll try. I said I'd try, Chip. Did you hear what I said?
My mom was not mad at me. She let me come here.
Chip, we're barely 100 feet from your house. Did you hear me about Johnny?
Make me one, would you? I know you can. Will you just make it for me?
I don't know if I still can. Johnny's speaking to me.
That's fine.
It's not fine, Chip. That's what I'm telling you. People are angry. I mean, some are really upset.
Here, I'll set up for you. This one's too long, too short, up. And I'll measure it around my head.
He's going to pull up soon. Will you be all right?
There, I started it.
I can't leave without asking something. Can you put that down, Chip? I'm trying to talk to you. Hey, I'm trying to talk to you.
What for?
Is it because he asked me?
I'll make it. Just go.
It's just a stupid dance, Chip. Who cares? Is that why, Chip?
It must mean something to you. If you're doing it, it has to mean something.
You won't even let me talk now.
Why should I hear it? You've never stood there and waited for that ripping, that tearing open? I'm drowning in it. But it's from both sides. It's a natural thing. And it's pure. I know it. But it hurts too. It hurts a whole lot. Why can't you just see that and leave it? Of course you can't. I'm a fool. You're fire and I'm paper.
Chip.
You're fire and I'm a fool. That's why I'll never get to touch you. Don't you see? That's why I don't mind sitting here and looking out. But you can never stay. You have to spread out in front of the people. I might not be gold, but why does everybody need gold? I've got a heart and I can use it. It turns on and stays on. But there's no switch for it. Don't you get it? Don't you see? It's natural and it's pure. But I want to be buried.
Chip, don't talk like that, okay?
I want to be buried alive. I don't care.
Would you quit that?
I want to be on fire, my whole body. I'm numb, darling. I'm numb here. And you just want to spread out, be a part of everything, even a stupid dance. Yes, you.
I don't want to leave it, Chip.
Oh, good. He's here.
Now,
better
that's not fair.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be fired.
Well, you are.
Well, if you feel a certain way about me, you sure have a funny way of showing it. You treat a person how you feel, and you're being wrong.
Gee, thanks.
Goodbye, Chip.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
If I had one wish, I don't know.
Mine would be to be older. If it was older, then it would be me, not him.
Okay, Chip. That's okay. I stood up for you, you know. I had hoped you didn't feel bad when you burned all those decorations. I mean, people worked for weeks.
Sorry.
That's okay, Chip.
Darling, I'm sorry.
No, It's okay.
Alice in Lumbersland by Howard Dahlin needs little setup. We're in a waiting room with young Alice as she applies for her first job.
Alice,
Yes,
paperwork all done?
yes.
Thank you. Oh dear. The little box beside college degree,
What?
you didn't check it?
I don't have a college degree, but I'll have it in the spring when I graduate.
What's your major?
Minors.
Minors is your major?
Yes.
Father was a minor.
My father was a major. I still don't see why I need a college degree to be a mattress tester.
We're very particular about our mattress testers. We like testers who are knowledgeable, testers who understand all of the important positions. It's not a matter of lying down on the job, you know. You must have the insight and the skill to articulate your mattress experience.
I just want a job.
Of course. You seem like a nice person, and since you're graduating this spring, I'll check that little box for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sorry you had to wait so long. We've had some unexpected delays.
So it seems.
Happens now and then. In the meantime, may I get you something? Coffee, tea, Diet Pepsi, V8 juice, milk, gingerberry, kombucha, dry martini, perhaps?
No, thank you.
All right then, I'll be back.
Is this the Lumbersland mattress testing office?
Yes.
Is this seat vacant?
No. There's plenty of room. We can spread out a little if you like. Be more comfortable.
I beg your pardon?
It's more comfortable if we spread out a little.
The chairs are all taken.
What?
Those people there,
What people?
sitting on those chairs.
There's no one sitting on those chairs.
Yes, there are.
There's no one sitting on those chairs.
Of course there are. Why do you think I'm sitting here beside you? All those chairs are occupied.
If you'll excuse me.
Stop! Stop, don't sit on Mrs. Lopez. She's very frail.
Do you people suffer from a perception disorder? There's no one sitting there. The chair is empty. All of these chairs are empty!
Calm down, there's no need to get excited. Maybe it would help if I made some introductions. Met Mrs. Lopez. Now meet Inez Sterling. She owns So What, the tailoring and alteration shop. Next is Professor Rampuji from Calcutta. He teaches erotica at Ivy Tech.
I go to Ivy Tech. I've never seen him there.
How could you not see him there if you can't see him here?
You're annoying, you know that? Do you work in it, or does it just come naturally?
You, my dear Alice, are impetuous. Not a salutary trait in someone looking for employment. Now, where was I? This is Joe Fenger. He repairs revolving doors at the 3rd National Bank Building. Next, we have Alpha Sturluson. She's a Sami, one of the Finno-Ugric people who inhabit parts of Norway, Sweden, Finland, and the Murmansk Oblast of Russia.
You don't say.
I do say. And this is Mary Pickley from South Africa. You've heard of her, of course. She wrote the bestseller, How to Be a Hottentot Without Being Hot.
I haven't read it.
And this is, I'm sorry dear, I don't know your name.
Oh, Sesame Peach.
Sesame, yes, we've been expecting you. Fill out this paper, please. Oh, and the box here belongs to Michael Marzipan. He just got back from a stand-up tour of North Dakota. Ooh. Michael Marzipan, give us a sign just as soon as you can.
Good evening, ladies and germs. Really great to be back here tonight in Flagstaff. What a week, what a week. Tuesday, my dog ate a whole box of Scrabble tiles. Wednesday, he was leaving little messages around the house. Say, did you hear about the drunk who went to court? The judge says, you've been brought here for drinking. The drunk says, okay, let's get started. But seriously, folks, a woman in labor suddenly started yelling, won't, can't, wouldn't, didn't. The doctor said, don't worry, those are just contractions. The doctors, I'm telling you, what a week. Take my doctor. He told me I'll live to be 60. I said, I am 60. He said, see, what did I tell you? Is this microphone working? Thought I heard breathing out there. I think we should all join hands and pray for the dead.
Well, back to business. Mrs. Lopez, Inez Sterling, Professor Rampucci, Jem Finger, Alpha Sturluson, Mary Lou Pickley. You follow me to the testing room, please.
What about me?
You're next, right after Sesame.
You mean her? She got here after I did.
She made an appointment for 1:45.
My appointment's for 1:30.
Yes, but she made her appointment 2 days before you did. This way, Lois.
Here's an interesting article about psychosis.
Are you talking to me?
Who else would I be talking to?
It's hard to tell around here.
It says, people experiencing psychosis may behave strangely. They may hear voices or see things that don't exist.
You are weird. So shut up, read your article, and leave me alone.
Ooh, I think someone in this room, and I'm not saying who, needs a little help with anger management.
Oh, that's certainly easy for you to say. But I've made my decision. I don't want this job testing mattresses! Too much stress! I am going to the skydiving club to test parachutes.
Do you know what they say?
No, I don't. What do they say?
No one has ever complained about a parachute that didn't open.
Oh, hard. Fine, Sesame.
Sesame Peach,
Yes.
ready for you in the testing room. Where's Alice?
Yes.
Oh, Dickie. Say you look familiar. We met.
I was about to ask the same thing. You used to live at 4425 Thomas Avenue. I lived at the end of the block, 4401. Remember?
Yes, Sesame Peach, of course. I had a terrible crush on you.
Oh,
All of me, why not take all of me?
oh, sure.
Can't you see, I'm no good without you.
Take my arms, I want to lose them. Take my lips, I'll never use
Oh, yes.
Moon Rock by Stuart Wiseman. The lunar rock display in an old museum. The morning just before the tourists arrive, the telephone rings.
Hello, we're opening in 10 minutes. Everything set? Yup. Just remember what we talked about yesterday. No more warning. You've reached the limit, union or no union.
Don't worry, boss. I won't touch a drop. I'm clean from opening to closing.
Keep it that way, little lady. If I smell alcohol on your breath, or I get one more complaint from a visitor about a guard acting funny, you're fired. Your history. And you can kiss your pension goodbye. Are we clear?
Well, Crystal, I'll be as dry as a bone.
Sound of the phone hanging up, the dial tone heard.
Frick.
So, it's me and you again. Good morning. Good morning. Still sleeping? I'll wake you up. Oh!
Yes?
That's it? Didn't anyone teach you the art of conversation?
I have nothing to say.
Everyone's got something to say. Some people got too much to say. Say something that's on your mind. Get it off your chest.
I want to feel.
I thought this was settled beyond doubt.
You want to have a conversation, so I start talking. Then you want me to stop because you do not like the subject. You cannot have it both ways.
Well, so why don't you talk about something useful, like who's going to win the World Series?
To what end?
I don't need a reason. It's like baseball, that's all.
That's what I want, to feel with no reason. To swim in a sea of feelings with mouth wide open, drinking it all in.
You could drown in that sea of sorrow.
It would be worth it.
Now, that kind of suffering is never worth it. Believe me.
How so, Malloy?
In the war, I was taken prisoner. The guards were brutal, one in particular. I can still see his face as he smashed my left knee and shattered my wrist with the butt of his rifle. And the war was over, and mine just began. I can't walk too good. I can't carry heavy loads. I get nightmares. I get flashbacks. I act funny sometimes, and I can't get along with coworkers. That's why I got this crummy job and spend my time talking to a rock. No one else would have me. Anyway, you're lucky you don't feel.
Lucky?
Yeah, like not feeling the pain of torture, or hunger, or thirst, or loss of a loved one, or broken heart, or failure, or economic ruination. Or any one of 1,000 pains, both big and small, that fill your being completely, leaving no room for anything else.
The list seems impossibly long.
Almost infinite. And it keeps growing as we limp through the dance of life.
Is there no respite from the pain?
Pain is omnipresent and haunts me even in dreams.
It's only a dream. Fight it off.
Don't you get it? I can't! There's nothing to fight but oneself and the demons that lay buried within. That battle grows tiresome. This is the human condition. The nightmare from which you awaken into a worse nightmare.
Don't drink, Malloy. They will find out.
Ah, screw them.
But who will I speak with if they fire you?
One day, I woke up and I'm the capable guardian of a rock. What a joke. Look, over the years, people's ideals fade, their desires leave, they shrivel. Aging shrinks time. We're stuck with the knowledge of who and what we are and seeing in an instant the sum total of our lives. It's overwhelming. All of the hopes, all of the dreams, gone. But at least I have my friend here. That's my way of coping with the pain. He never disappoints me. I drink, therefore I am.
Don't people change?
Oh, I am the man as I was the boy. Deep inside, in the very marrow of my bones, I'm the same. Once the coward, always the coward. There are no timeouts from life. It's relentless, never ceasing, without end. One dies, another is born, and the world continues as you rock 6 feet down.
But things seem to have improved over time.
No, they haven't. Despite plans and models about how to make things better, only the purveyors of these theories get rich from selling their lies. My view is simple. There are some good people and some bad people. The majority of us live in the middle, trying to survive the best way we can. History is the battle between the good and bad for control over the middle. Sometimes the good win, sometimes the bad win. It seems to run in cycles like a locust plague.
Where do you stand?
Well, I'm no saint. All I want from life is to be left alone. Live and let live, I say. We're only people, nothing more, nothing less. But what can you possibly know? Up there on the moon for so long in your lofty perch, spying on what goes on down here, never getting dirty, seeing everything. But but seeing nothing.
But
Yeah, but nothing. All you know is surface, effect, nothing deeper. Not this, or this, or this! Do you realize that when a person is faced by evil from all sides, he feels powerless, loses his drive? He accepts the world as such. He becomes mature.
Malloy,
Well, quiet. And hear the cries of the children. See her hands covering a bloated belly. Know that she is but one of millions who go to sleep hungry. After experiencing so much horror for so many years, you lose the capacity to care, and that's what hurts most. You become immune because your own pain brooks not the suffering of others. See what your feelings do. Oh, Moonrock, you're lucky you're stone,
I will never know love,
or its pain,
happiness,
or the illusion that it has been achieved.
always, forever, nothing. Pity me.
Always, forever, something. Pity me.
I think now I understand your predicament.
Oh, how could you? You're a damn rock! If someone came in here with a sledgehammer, I'd let him go to town and smash you, grind you into dust. Moon dust.
Malloy, why do you say these things?
I'm so tired of you. I'm tired of tourists and their stupid comments. Ooh, God, that's from the moon. Look, you've been on the moon all these years, must have seen everything. Adam, Eve, the serpent, Moses, miracles, the Red Sea parting. What is the deal? Does God exist?
I don't know. Things just happen.
That's no answer.
Did the Red Sea part? Sure. But I cannot explain why. The sea just opened up and swallowed tens of thousands of men, horses in a terrifying instant, as their short-lived screams could be heard even on the moon. Anyway, why does belief matter?
It matters a lot. People would rather believe in the God of nothingness than to have no belief at all. It's what we are. It's wired into our beings. It's hard to go on living knowing that once you're dead, you're dust and that's the end. Very comforting to know that there is a supreme being in charge, rewarding the just, punishing the evil, preserving souls for all eternity. Even my wretched soul.
Always fun
Oh, Moonrock. Oh, God. Maybe there is hope after all.
Always phone rings.
Malloy, get your ass up to the office. We had more complaints about a guard talking to himself. Now move it!
Goodbye, Malloy. Goodbye, my friend. Your entire life is but a mere pulse in the beat of the universe. I will be forever, never changing, immutable, sealed in this airtight chamber. I shall never feel the wind, nor a kiss, nor pain, nor love. I shall have no enemies nor friends. I am a stone, a rock, a prisoner of the cool, cruel design of God.
Kiss the Rain by Jeffrey Vernier.
You fly enough, you start forming habits to make it easier. Sandals instead of shoes, no belts so you don't have to take it off for security, a light jacket for the plane, easy to slip on. You memorize airport codes, MCO to ATL, layover until the flight to LAX. Headphones, not earphones, for your iPod with 2,000 songs on it to tune everyone out. Your ID and boarding pass in the front left pocket, your phone and portable charge in case of a wreck. Gum so your ears don't pop. Habits make things more efficient, and you waste less time. Take off is second nature, you stop feeling your stomach drop. The ground disappearing to the clouds isn't special anymore, so you keep the window closed. The sky is your home now. You have to get used to it. You can find a bathroom in the airport easier than your own house because you spend more time there. You fly the same company every time, so frequent flyer miles accumulate. The only thing you don't get used to is how small the seats are, and no one can help you there.
Flying, to put it simply, is the greatest thing in the world. The plane builds up speed and all at once lifts off the ground, and you see the lakes and lands and mountains turn to smudges underneath you. Water drops rush against the windows and get carried away by the speed. A giant metal bird that only eats gasoline carries you anywhere in the world. Dallas to Seattle in 4 hours, New York to Hong Kong in 16. Flight is the greatest pleasure in life, and airport culture is second.
Rule 1 of airports is don't say the words bomb, gun, or explosives, or otherwise make a scene in any way. Rule 2 is don't talk to anyone you don't know. They don't care.
Everyone goes to the airport. The plane may separate us by class, but the airport can't. 1 or 2 companies may have lounges, but the rest, Mr. Business can swim it in the boarding area with the rest of us. Think about the stories he has to tell too.
I emphasize rule 2, do not speak to strangers.
People in airports can change you.
Don't speak.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Is this seat saved?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no worries, I'm fine standing. Where are you going?
Away, if I'm lucky, soon.
Well, everyone is here to go away. That's nothing new. Who wants to be cramped up inside all day? Traveling?
Business. I don't travel.
Well, I don't know what you expect to remember in life if you don't see the world. Like my dad said, don't let a day go by you don't kiss the rain. You never know when the clouds will be gone. He got that from a song, I think.
That's nice, but my carry-on has an umbrella.
I know, Gabby, you're killing me here.
I'm sorry. If you think I'm someone you know named Gabby, I'm not.
No, I know. You just haven't told me your name yet, so I figured I'd guess. I'm Juliet. Call me Jules.
I'm Vernon. Call me that.
Whatever you say, Vern. What are you in the business of?
Infrastructure analysis. I make sure buildings and highways don't collapse by checking their foundations.
You can't possibly like that.
It pays well.
And if you spend all day in the air, what good is money? A cheese tray at 30,000 feet isn't exactly great riches.
We can't all have the luxury to travel our lives away, excuse me. What work do you do that you get to go to your exotic locales with time to play?
I'm actually a pilot. What, think women can't have manly jobs? I'm shocked to be simply...
No, but
I'm joking, please. Actually, my dad died when my brother and I were pretty young. He had a big life insurance plan set for us, just in case.
I lost my dad young as well. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. It's fine, I swear. It may not be if you miss your flight, though. Aren't you boarding?
God, I am. I have to go, but would you take my card here, just in case we see each other again?
If you're lucky. See you around, and don't forget, kiss the ring.
You wouldn't happen to be an ORD?
Vern, I have no idea what the codes of the airports are. I need a city.
Chicago.
No way, you're in the Windy City too? I have a brother there.
Very helpful, but he isn't you, so...
Yeah, I know. I fly out of Vancouver next week. I'll try you then. Kiss the ring, B. Coming at you live from Portland, Oregon, it's the Jules Variety Hour.
Can I tune in from Phoenix?
Sorry, listener, we only cater to all the greatness Portland has, like coffee shops and actual records.
Those still exist. I'll try again Friday. Newark, New Jersey, home of a smell of burning trash and some woman in an orange beret doing a poor French accent.
No way, no way. I'm at Newark later today. I'll get there in an hour. When's your flight?
It's a layover, so no more than 30 minutes. I'm at the gate now.
Fate fell short this time, huh? Whatever, Vern. Just make sure you kiss the rain.
Yeah, just like always.
How's Juno, besides cold?
There isn't a besides cold. Hold on, I'm about to go through security.
I can call back. Talk soon.
Wait, Jules?
Hey, you called me it. Did I finally melt that heart of ice?
No, just last week you said something about fate. What did you mean by that?
That was just from some song. Guess lots of what I say is.
But what did you mean, fate?
I'm just kissing the rain, Vern. You know why.
Because you never know when the clouds may leave. Julia, what's the name of the song that's from?
No idea. I think hearing it may ruin it at this point. Hope today goes well for you.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. See you soon. Julia?
Hey, guess where I am now?
Can we talk?
Is that what this is called? I've heard of it once or twice.
I'm being serious.
I'm being Jules. What's new?
Knock it off for a moment.
Not what off, Vern. My personality. I know you've never been a fan, but geez.
It's Vernon, and we need to stop this.
Stop what?
This emotional affair we're playing around with. No, just listen. I don't want to know where you are. I don't want you to know where I am. The world is a huge place. If you wanted to see me again, you know you could have instead of stringing me along like this.
You're putting an awful lot of thought into this, Vern.
It's Vernon.
Are you just scared to open up? It's all right. Just kiss the rain.
Stop saying that! That's not the name of the song. It's glycerin, Julia. Glycerin. Do you know what that is? Nitroglycerin is what makes dynamite explode. It's the powder in bombs. It's all packed tight until something sets it off and then it destroys. Bang, bang, get it? It's not romantic, it's a chemical, and it ends things before they even have half a chance to get started. Your dad made that nonsense up about clouds when he misheard some lyrics. It's meaningless.
The way you describe glycerin, who does that remind you of?
No. I need you to just stop. Don't call me, don't contact me, don't look for me. Goodbye, Julia.
Kiss the rain, Vern.
She made me feel like I could fly, and I blew up on her. Please.
You called?
Fluent by Chuck Smith. The scene is a small bench in a Chinese railway station. Dan, an American, and Genevieve, a French woman, sit a few feet away from each other. Each has a small rolling suitcase. The stage is dimly lit except for around the bench. It's evening, and no train will leave for hours. They're on their way to Foxconn in Longjiao, Shenzhen, China, where much of the world's iPads and iPhones are made. There are low-level managers who have been separated from their superiors and have gone ahead for important next morning's presentations. Neither the man nor the woman speaks the other's language. The man and woman sit quietly until Dan breaks the silence.
My luggage got lost.
Je ne parle pas anglais.
Je ne parle pas français.
Looking at a small booklet.
Wouldn't pas de?
Je ne parle pas chinois.
I don't either. I just have this small phrase book.
Moi aussi.
She holds up the same book, but it's in French rather than English.
My bag was lost.
Quoi?
My bag disappeared.
Vous avez un oiseau? Choup choup. Un oiseau s'est envolé?
A
Choup
bird?
choup. Oiseau.
You're an ornithologist and your bird flew away?
Votre bird. Oiseau.
No bird, oiseau.
Votre bird is ici.
My bird's foot? No oiseau.
He shows her in his Chinese phrase book and points to the part for translation of lost luggage.
Je ne parle pas anglais.
Right. My book is in English, your book is in French. My book, votre book.
Livre,
Yes, it was free. My company gave it to me.
Mon livre.
Your book.
Ouais, votre livre.
Je comprends. Ah, votre livre. Page and toise.
Oh, vos bagages ont été perdus.
Oui, mon luggage was perdu.
Moi aussi.
Vous are perdu?
Non, je chou-chou.
I don't speak Chinese. I don't know the phrase choo-choo.
Plus rapide qu'une locomotive, capable de s'attirer de grands bâtiments de bombe, c'est...
Superman!
Non, locomotive, chou-chou.
You're not perdu. You're waiting for a train. This is worse than charades.
Non, ce n'est pas une charade, c'est vrai.
I didn't mean that kind of charade. Choo-choo aussi, the midnight train to Georgia.
Ah, je connais cette chanson. Vous êtes une pipe? Les pipes sont les hommes noirs. Où sont Gladys Knight et les autres?
Those are your peeps.
Vous avez gone solo?
No peeps, no pips.
Allons. Elle est prove too much for the man.
No.
No peeps?
No sans chance. Salesman, qui vend.
Ah, bon.
Moi, je go to Longgao, China, Foxconn.
Foxconn? Moi aussi, je vends de la technologie pour l'église, mon entreprise informatique.
Ah, I'm at Microsoft.
Oh, Microsoft! Microsoft!
Comme ça. Microsoft. Microsoft.
Mon Dieu!
No, Microsoft, mon Dieu.
Mon entreprise de femmes.
Femme,
Femme.
le sex shop.
Informatique, computer.
You work for a French computer company owned by women.
Moi, petit partenaire.
Votre translator.
Avec la patronne.
Losing bags is an airline pastime which respects no nationality. Je solitaire.
Je suis seule.
Ah, saumon. J'avais mon livre.
Attention, page 9,
Page 9.
troisième paragraphe.
What is your name?
Votre nom.
Oh, my name. Dan Smith. Votre nom?
Geneviève Sauvage.
Savage.
Sauvage.
No petit partenaire. I'm a salesman. If I miss the meeting, you'll witness the death of a salesman.
Oui, voyager, pièce dramatique d'Arthur Miller, auteur dramatique américain. Je le connais bien.
Oh, I know it all too well. I'm living it.
Où est votre traducteur?
Foxconn. I'm reduced to making faces and pointing.
Foxconn. Présentation au début de ce matin.
Ce matin, this morning, without you, sans vous.
Seulement une présentation des salles de réclame.
Quoi?
Spectacle de chien. Rouf, rouf. Et pony.
A dog and pony show. A pitch.
A pitch.
We're in the same boat. Dans le même bateau.
Dans le même bateau. Nos chou-chou. Nous voyageons par mer. Le bateau, je ne peux pas nager.
No swimming, no drowning. It's a metaphor, and it means we're in the same situation. Metaphors all have hidden meanings. Why say something if it has a hidden meaning? Is it easier to be up the creek with no paddle or down the creek with no paddle? Rambling probably sounds a lot nicer in French. I'm just on this trip for the experience. Avez-vous l'experience?
Oh, monsieur!
I didn't mean...
Vous êtes très crédule.
I didn't mean to be crude.
Crédule, c'est gullible.
Oh, gullible. The Gallic joke is on me. I get slapped and I apologize. Gullible. That's how I would be described in lack of depth of a salesman.
Oh, monsieur, une blague. Joke. Je suis désolé.
Ooh, the exchange rate is too high for me. One slap for one caress.
Tu vas mieux maintenant?
I don't know what you just said, but I'm getting better.
Maintenant?
Careful with those moves. They invite a kiss. This new rate of exchange may cause some inflation.
Monsieur, votre traitement est terminé.
Just when I was feeling better.
Vous êtes un Roméo.
Au contraire, vous êtes une Juliette.
J'aimais le baiser.
Baiser?
Kiss.
You liked the kiss?
Ouais.
A period of rapprochement beckons the entreaty of Paris.
Votre aliens sont de bonbons.
Alien?
Bonbons.
Candy breath. Not the worst complaint I've ever had.
Avez-vous une femme?
Am I a cross-dresser?
Non, avez-vous une épouse?
Am I married? Once, une fois, I'm a gay divorcee.
Gay?
No. And a divorcee, hers. Happy divorced person. Well, not happy, content. Maybe not even that.
Vous avez des enfants?
No, a major disagreement.
Ah, la méthode du rythme.
No, the highs and lows of marriage, les hauts et les bas.
Tico? Voyage.
Je voyage.
Avec un accordéon.
No, not an accordion. You are deliberately misunderstanding me.
Je comprends. Voyage trop. Too much. Moi aussi.
Ah, tant pis.
Bon, un peu de français.
I also remember zut alors, whatever that means. I took French 101, pass, fail, I failed. Parlez anglais un peu?
Le Big Mac?
Avec des pommes de frites?
Bien sûr, je suis gourmande. For here or to go, careful, wet floor. Maintenant, vous parlez un peu français.
Voulez-vous
Assez!
avez le dîner avec moi? I bet you've heard the other one a few times too many from ugly Americans.
Vous n'êtes pas un Américain laid. Vous êtes beau.
I think that was a compliment, but I won't inquire further.
Ah, j'ai faim.
I'm hungry too, but it's late and all the food stands are fair made. I do, however, have some lifesavers. Comment pouvez dire lifesavers?
Oh, bouée de sauvetage.
I thought French was a sexy language.
C'est la langue de romance.
Bouée de sauvetage.
Mais lifesaver, c'est mieux le mot juste. Yeah, better.
And let's see, I have cherry, lemon.
Oh, je veux la cerise.
Je veux le cerise.
Vous avez d'autres saveurs?
J'adore cerise.
Moi aussi, mon petit chou.
Why you say that so endearingly? I know it means my little cabbage. I'm nobody's small cabbage. Candy breath, perhaps.
S'il vous plaît.
No.
Une petite cerise pour moi.
No. Our first fight.
Mon chéri.
My first capitulation.
Merci.
I guess I'll have to suck on the lemon.
Oh, vous avez l'air si triste. Vous pouvez la boire?
She leans over and gives him a big kiss, not to mention the cherry lifesaver.
Nothing was lost in that translation. Two moves in motion.
Et maintenant?
I'm not only happy, I'm delirious.
Le lemon? Le citron.
Trade you.
Quoi?
Le cerise avec le lemon. Goûte the cerise 7-Up. Put the two together, it tastes like cherry 7-Up.
Non.
Donnez-moi une kiss.
Non.
Our second fight. S'il vous plaît, ma chérie. Her first capitulation.
Saveur d'agrumes.
Citrus flavor? No. Cherry 7-Up.
Saveur d'agrumes.
Cerise 7-Up saveur.
Citrus.
Vous êtes très crédule, gullible.
Au contraire, je suis très entiché.
I bet you say that to all the boys who can't speak French.
Entiché. Je suis très amouraché. Le français, la langue de l'amour.
And I'm becoming fluent.
Kill Your Husband, Inc. by David James.
So, Mrs. Smith, exactly what can we do for you today?
I want what everyone wants. This is Kill Your Husband Incorporated, isn't it?
It certainly is. You are so right. But we are trying to diversify. We're now doing kidnapping, maiming, beating, scarring, both permanent and temporary, amputations. We even have a catch and release program.
I didn't know.
It's a complex field, Mrs. Smith. One person's love can be another person's nightmare, as you probably know. Now, back to you. How can we be of service to you in your time of need?
I came because I need my husband erased.
Okay. So you're looking for a level 5 procedure. Let me find the right paperwork. It's funny. Even matters of the heart, we have to have the proper documentation.
It won't hurt him, will it?
Jumping ahead now. Let's get through this application, Mrs. Smith. Now, why are you seeking this particular action at this time?
Because he's driving me mad.
Okay, pissed off, check. And what is he doing or not doing to produce this imminent feeling?
He sits in front of the TV, clipping his toenails, and drinking Budweisers every damn night of the week.
Would you prefer he drank an ale or a porter? A foreign brand? Maybe a Guinness?
No.
So then what is exactly the crime or dilemma?
He doesn't know I exist.
Now we're getting somewhere. Do you bring him food, burgers, chips, a bowl of peanuts, popcorn?
Of course not.
So how will he know you exist if you refuse to have any contact with him? If you do not interact with your husband, he has no choice but to isolate himself. I've seen it many times before.
Look, I want him killed, damn it. Here's my money.
Mrs. Smith, I'm afraid we need documentable, verifiable proof to proceed with a killing. We are a legitimate Chamber of Commerce member organization. This is not some fly-by-night operation.
Okay. Let's start over. I'm a little bit nervous. I've never had a husband killed before. What was that last question?
Let's see. What is the crime or dilemma?
He doesn't love me anymore.
How do you know?
He never kisses me or holds me. He sits on the couch and won't move. We haven't had relations in about 2 years. He started calling me wife instead of my real name 4 months ago.
I'm beginning to see. In some cultures, though, the term wife is a term of endearment, like stud muffin or hottie.
Believe me, there is no tenderness in this man.
Impersonal name calling, check. Lack of intimacy, check. Have you resorted to counseling?
I've been seeing a marriage counselor, Timothy Dickens, for 6 months, but my husband refuses to go. He calls the counselor Dr. Tiny Dickhead.
Refusal of counseling, check. Mocking a social service employee, check. Lack of cooperation, check. One final question. Do you still love said husband?
Love? Love is such an abstract word. It has so many meanings.
For the purposes of the application, it means, can you see yourself ripping his clothes off to make passionate love, falling asleep in his arms only to dream of his soft hands touching you in personal places?
I've never done that in 21 years.
Well then, I think you've met the requisite qualifications. So what method of execution would you prefer?
Method? You mean, how do I want him killed?
Oh, that's putting it so crassly. We here at Kill Your Husband Inc. think of our agents as ambassadors of love. Our work as a merciful extension of hope. We like to characterize our process as alternative future building.
Can you do it without pain?
Oh, yes. Our workers are professionals, ma'am. They feel no pain whatsoever.
I mean no pain to my husband.
It's very quick and momentary. You'll feel something for only a millisecond. And then, we've done this thousands of times.
I see. So, what is your best package?
Our traditional big seller is lethal injection while sleeping. There's pummeled in the alleyway, stabbed like a sewer rat, slipped off the roof, and baseball bat to the head. But this month, we're offering a half-price drive-by special call. Shot down while walking to the car. But if you're the dramatic type and want the final say, we do have a deluxe product.
Sure, tell me. You're good at this, you know.
Well, thanks. I believe in my work. With the deluxe, we kidnap said husband, show him an extensive photo collection of you as a couple, read him a final letter written by you, and then, while his words and images are echoing through his pitiful little brain, we erase him.
So many options. I didn't think it'd be this hard.
It's all been customer driven, really. In the old days, it was primarily hit and run. Now, we cater to you. You want a knife in the throat? Got it. Does poison sound better? Got it. Torture and a slow death? It's as good as done. When you're looking at doing something as drastic and permanent to end your marriage as this, we believe you deserve the very best.
Do you have a payment plan?
Of course. 13 easy payments, a year of mourning, and you begin your new life. What do you say, Mrs. Smith? Do we have a deal?
I'm leaning toward the special.
Good choice. It's been our big seller. It's good to the 30th.
You're sure it won't hurt him?
He won't know what hit him. But hey, what do you care anyway? You hate the lazy bastard.
Okay, deal.
Okay, signed here in blood, right on the dotted line. And for your time and trouble today, we have a box of candies and a DVD.
When Harry Met Sally. My God, you guys think of everything.
We're just trying to help.
Carton of Misdeeds by Kelly Lynn Woodhand. Setting, Kentucky Lake Fishing Dock, afternoon, present day. Treasure sits on the edge of a dock in a hot pink one-piece swimsuit. 2 orange beach towels are drying in the sun next to a big, dirty plastic bucket. A small boombox plays country music. Treasure unties string from multiple raw chicken legs and chucks them in the bucket. Her older sister, Roxanne, struts down the dock in a red bikini, flip-flops, sunglasses, and a plastic shopping bag on top of a red cooler.
Get your titties out of your ass and help me, you know that?
Where's those boys?
I'm not their mama. Why are you listening to this shitty shit?
They didn't go into town with you?
I got all that junk in the back of my truck. I needed the front seat for groceries.
Well, they left all their nasty ass chicken on the dock.
Dang, that stinks.
I know it. They were chicken legging all morning and didn't see one single turtle.
Why'd they leave all that stupid chicken out?
Guess they were gonna try later tonight. They're darn near cooked now.
Well, don't throw them in the lake. We'll need to go back to the store and buy more chicken legs. I just bought all kinds of crap. Broke as all get out.
What'd you get for supper?
They're gonna fry up that catfish from yesterday.
Save a lot of half-hush puppies?
Yep.
What's in the bag?
Treats for us.
Like what?
A carton of Misty 120s and a 4-pack of Kahlua mudslides.
You must love me or something.
Hardly. To Mama.
To that county jail.
This is heaven.
Camp hates this tasty shit.
Camp hates everything.
That's not true.
Well, he sure seems to hate all my cooking.
A man can only eat so many steakums, Roxanne.
That's not true.
Camp's just not a big eater.
You promise not to throw a bitch fit if I ask you something?
Ask me what?
What's he on?
What's that supposed to mean? We've all been drinking, he's just beer buzzed.
Beer buzzed my ass.
Chet's the one with all the weed.
I'm not talking fucking Bud here, Treasure. He's on some serious ass shit. Some pinpoint pupil running no shit.
Just a dang summer cold.
Look, you're my little sister, and I'm not gonna watch this all go down again like it did with you and Skinny ass Kyle.
I'm with him all the time. He's not messing around with anything crazy.
But he ain't talking right.
You're not talking right.
Like at the garage sale this morning, when he bent over to pick up that old water gun, he nearly slumped over.
Oh, give me a break.
Well, he didn't slump over, but he was slurring his words all up.
You done with your judging?
I'm not judging anybody.
You judged Mama.
Come on, someone has to.
She didn't judge anyone, ever. So drop it.
Drop what? Who untied all my chicken legs?
Chet takes the chicken legs from the bucket and begins to tie the strings back on them.
You girls know anything about patience?
I patiently waited for this mudslide.
Have you ever had a real mudslide like at Applebee's?
Roxanne won't ever give me her ugly ass ID.
Well, it better than nose.
This one tastes good to me.
It tastes a lot better than it smell like a rotten Tyson plant out here.
How'd Daddy work there, messing with naked, slimy chicken all day? Ugh.
Tune it all out, I reckon.
He did tune it up. He had all these tapes, Chet. He'd record the sound for movies and play it back while he was working.
His favorite was that movie Mama liked, with the twins.
Big business.
Yep.
Your pops like that movie?
Loved it.
It ain't that bad.
What have y'all been getting into up there?
I was out back cleaning your pop's old pontoon seats.
Well, where was camp?
Beats me.
Probably taking a nap.
Last I saw him, he was in the back shed.
Doing what?
No clue.
For how long?
A good while.
He was probably messing around with those broken fishing poles, seeing if he could spool some line on the reels.
Know what I think? Sounds like some horse shit to me.
I don't care what you think.
Ask Chet what he thinks.
I don't care what either of you hood rats think.
Your boyfriend's taking skin raw, Treasure. It's Sketch City.
Need this from you. We're leaving. I'll go pack up our stuff right now.
Chet and I are doing an intervention. Right here, right now.
Eat me, Roxanne. And fuck off with your dumb intervention. Get your ugly, nosy face out of my business.
You gonna have enough black tar to make it home?
You gonna stop her?
Nothing's gonna stop her.
You gotta give it more than that.
I've given it all I've got for years. I'm done.
I found a sandwich bag on the floor of the shed, and his shoelace.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Why is this happening to us again?
You think she's blind to it?
I think she's covering for him, like with Kyle.
How did it end with Kyle?
He left his 3-year-old son in a bathtub for 2 days. Now he's locked up. And sure enough, she goes out and finds herself another pockmarked shitbag.
Better the devil you know than the devil you don't.
Well, I am done performing her exorcisms.
A little dust up on the dock with a mudslide in your hand, and then you're just done?
I can't save her tonight, Chet. So lay off.
Sit down. Relax. Here, take this.
Chet hands Roxanne a raw chicken leg.
What am I going to do with this steamy slop?
You're going chicken legging. Take your mind off of things. Here, tie this string around the leg.
Dang.
Yeah. Country girl. Now hang over the dock and let the chicken float on top of the water. The turtles will come up and nibble a little, so you're going to feel some tugs in a minute.
Whoa. Here comes a real lard ass.
You feel it?
I'd say. This ain't no Shoney's buffet, sister. Lay off.
Just hold on.
Well, should I grab her?
No, you're not catching her, you're just feeding her.
For fuck's sake, how long?
You got big plans tonight or something?
Why even do it?
Well, I feed an animal so it can live.
It's gonna live whether I'm here or not.
How do you know that?
Well, I guess if we're gonna be here all friggin' night, you might as well hand me another Misty.
You gotta be patient, Roxanne.
I got a whole garden. I keep saying I'm gonna quit, but I never do.
I was talking about your sister.
So was I.
The baby monitor. by Laurel Morales. Rebecca and Matthew have been married for 3 years. They have a 3-year-old daughter, Gracie, and a newborn, Mason, who is 4 weeks old. Matthew's parents, Nancy and Joe, are visiting from Nebraska.
Where's Gracie, Matt?
Oh, she's playing at the neighbors.
Did you walk her over?
No, my mom did.
Oh, thanks, Nancy. You could have warned me about your neighbor. What a snob. One of those faces like she's always smelling stinky cheese. And that little girl, her daughter, seems like a real sassy pants, too. Bossing Gracie around. Hey, today we're going to play dress up, and I'm going to be the purple fairy, and you're going to be the green fairy. I'm not sure you want that kind of attitude rubbing off on Gracie.
They're actually a very nice family.
Why aren't they the same color?
Why is it what? The same color.
Your neighbors, Ebony and Ivory over there.
They adopted their daughter from Africa.
Oh, couldn't have their own, huh?
Actually, I think they had chose to adopt because there are so many orphans in need of good homes. They are quite remarkable people, come to think of it.
Oh, it sounds horrifying. Not knowing what kind of parents the baby had, whether they were murderers or lunatics, or what kind of genes they passed on. Oh, look at you. You are such a great father. I think you got it from me. You sure didn't get it from your father. You do everything. Bathe them, wash them, feed them.
No, Mom, actually.
I bet you do all the cooking and cleaning, and you hold on to a job. Oh, you are really living up to your name.
What do you mean?
Oh, didn't you know, dear? In the Bible, Matthew was one of Jesus' apostles. In Hebrew, Matthew means gift from God.
You know I was special, Rebecca.
Just don't let it go to your head.
At least Matthew means something inspiring. What kind of a name is Mason?
It's a family name.
Oh, all I could think of was the jar. You know, mason jar. Didn't you think of that? Your baby does have a big head, but it doesn't look like a jar. Oh, the kids are going to have a heyday with that name. Children can be so cruel. It's not too late to change it.
The book says the baby is in his 4th trimester. He's supposed to be held as much as possible, honey.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. I should call it quarters then.
Oh. How are you going to hold Mason, Rebecca, when you go back to work? Tell me again, why is it you have to go?
We have bills to pay, mouths to feed, and to be honest, I need more mental stimulation than Sesame Street.
I just couldn't leave my babies with anyone else. You never know with the lunatics out there. How do you know if they wouldn't lock them in the closet or let them get into the rat poison? And who's going to hear his first little words and see his first step? Didn't you get a video of Gracie taking her first step at daycare? A video. I bet he calls the babysitter mama before he does.
Do you want another screwdriver, Nancy?
Oh, how did you know, dear?
Just a hunch.
Don't tell Joe. He thinks I drink too much, but the doctor says I have to get enough vitamin C.
I'm pretty sure the vodka counteracts the nutritional value of the orange juice, Mom. How many have you had?
You sound just like your father. I locked his keys in the truck last week, and he just won't let it go. I mean, I may have been a little fuzzy from the night before, but he acts like I'm a pickled egg at a truck stop. Can I have fresh ice?
Oh, haha! I got it. So who's driving home, Mom?
I'm just going to stay a little longer. I don't have to be back until my podiatrist appointment next Tuesday. And it is so hot in Nebraska, and your dad never turns on the air conditioning. Now let me have that precious baby. Oh, I am just going to eat those little toes. Yes, I am. Now tell me, Rebecca, why is it that you didn't have drugs during the delivery? I mean, look at his head, would you? The size of it. When I had Matthew, I said, just knock me out. You can use a sledgehammer if you want to. I just don't understand why you didn't have drugs. Hey, let's have some crackers and cheese.
Matt, could you help me with something in the bedroom?
Yeah. Beauty!
What the fuck is your mom talking about? I can't stand this. I mean, I want my children to have grandparents, but I am biting my tongue so hard I taste blood. They're staying until Tuesday now? Are you kidding me?
I didn't know until just now that they were staying, and they haven't seen Gracie a lot lately, and Mason. It's only a few more days.
A few more days? I can hardly stand them a few more hours. I'm working my ass off, cooking and cleaning for them and taking care of a newborn who's sucking my nipples raw. What does she see? The fucking gift of God, doing it all. Tell me, Almighty One, are your nipples cracked and bleeding? And what are you doing? Letting pickled petunia in there take Gracie to the neighbor's house? What are they gonna think?
Let's calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. I can't stand it when you tell me to calm down. I mean, when the hell have the words calm down ever worked for anyone? Those words have the opposite effect of calming someone down.
Okay.
Well, say something.
No, everything I say is wrong.
She's gonna hear you.
I get it. If they were my parents, I'd want them to stay too. To help with the baby. But how is this helping? Your dad naps all day long, and your mom expects to be waited on like she's staying at the Four Seasons. And she is so critical of everything I do. Is there a nice way to tell them to leave?
They're my family, Rebecca.
I'm your family too. And I'm telling you that. I don't know if it's the hormones or what, but I'm losing my fucking mind. If you told me to ask my mom and dad to leave, I don't know if I could do it either. But would you at least help me? I mean, stick up for me.
Yeah, of course.
Let's get back to the baby. Your mom's pretty tipsy. I don't want her to drop him on his head.
Hey, where are you going? I thought you were staying a few days.
We've overstayed our welcome.
Oh, Christ!
Don't you mean Matthew?
Waiting Game by Will Cadero. Setting: a doctor's office in the Flagstaff Medical Hospital's oncology complex. Present day.
Look, Larry, you're just gonna have to coordinate with the lawyers over on the insurance team. Those fucking pendejos are trying to head straight to arbitration. Well, file a cross motion, then a delay. You're representing me here. This goes to arbitration, and the insurance company will just raise my rates to cover it. She signed the informed consent, okay? We have all those documents. She knew what her family wanted. It was her decision. She knew the risks. She knew what a lot of these scrubs are afraid to tell people. You die. Sooner or later, you fucking die, no matter how many tests we run. No matter what we radiated you with. It was stage 5, for fuck's sake. You don't think I didn't tell her that too? Larry, buddy, the hospital is breathing down my neck about getting this taken care of ASAP. The accreditation board is sending its people end of next month for our 7-year review. The hospital doesn't want any more outstanding suits. Yeah, we're gonna play Doctor Knows Best. I'm the expert. In the meantime, you better believe I'm telling my patients to order the whole battery of tests and get the deluxe lineup of treatments. I can't afford any of this respecting the patient's wishes bullshit. Yeah, Larry, I said delay, but hurry the fuck up about it. Get a judge to issue a summary judgment. I shouldn't have to explain this to you. You know how many times I've been through this circle jerk? Puta madre. You're the goddamn lawyer, Larry. Ugh, I'm meeting with a patient. I have to go. Voy a seminario. Do your job. What am I paying you for? Mierda. Yes, please come in. I'm sorry for any delay.
Hi. Am I in the right place? I thought I was supposed to be meeting with Dr. Levinson.
Have a seat, please. Dr. Levinson is our pathologist. You also spoke to Dr. Ransom, our internist, correct? I'm Dr. Karas, interim head of oncology. I'm the leader of our team. It's so nice to meet you, Mr. DeGrasse?
Chuck DeGrazio.
Oh, Chuck. Chuck, right. Well, Chuck, how's your boy, Aaron?
My daughter, Erin. I see how you could be confused. She actually came back from Portland this week.
That must be nice to see her again.
Yeah, well, she moved back because she dumped her girlfriend she was living with. She might be around a while, who's to say? She's not one to stick with anything for very long.
But you're getting time to spend with family, at least.
Uh-huh, that I am.
So, I'm sure you know what we're here to talk about today.
Yup. What do the tests show?
Given the data points provided by the pre-screening, blood count, biopsies, the CTs, the MRIs, the PET scans, and lab work, we can say with a high degree of probability that the lymphoma has begun to metastasize to the...
What?
Non-Hodgkin lymphoma has transmuted to epidermoid NSCLC in the pulmonary tract.
Wait a second. You're telling me I have cancer?
Yes, you have cancer. It's spread from your lymph nodes and blood vessels into your lungs. But there's a battery of procedures we could implement. That's what we can discuss today. We can look at your options. With a focused radiation schedule, a bone marrow program, and a regimen of chemotherapeutics, you would be afforded with a moderate survival rate. We can also talk about palliative treatments along with registering you for clinical trials of advanced experimental procedures.
Hey, look, Doc, you mind if I open this window? I need some fresh air, you know?
Sure, be my guest.
Thanks. How bad is it? Tell me, I mean, would we just be delaying the inevitable?
Treatment protocols have differential probabilities, given a host of factors, and each patient responds in distinct ways. Incidentally, we could also look at the gene therapy if you'd like, or alternative complementary support options. But meta-analytic studies indicate that in the aggregate, you understand, managed care treatments that start at this stage of development...
Am I going to die? That's what I want to know.
Our team promises to use the most sophisticated technology and the latest scientific knowledge to do everything in our power.
Nah, Doc. I don't want anything to do with your whole assault and battery. That's not for me.
I understand your concerns. This information can be painful to learn at first. But I would advise seeking emotional support groups for survivors and their families. We have an excellent bi-weekly group meeting in the hospital, and I can recommend several therapists for individual counseling as well. I can assure you, this will get better with time.
Better with time? Come on, level with me. How much time do you think we're talking?
I just meant to say...
Right. Mm-hmm.
If you feel that you need some more time to absorb and process the information, we could reschedule next week perhaps. That would give you time to talk with your family.
Nah, I'm good.
What do you mean exactly?
Look, there's nothing to discuss.
Sure there is.
There's nothing to discuss. Ever. I don't need your bullshit, lady.
No, you look. I'm a doctor, and I'm trying to save your life. Your life. That's my sworn and sacred duty. You might not care much about your own life right now, but I do.
What do you know about it? Where do you get off saying what's best for me?
Where do I get off? I'll tell you now. I was this poor child from the barrio who busted her cola to get into Stanford. Spent 4 years at Penn Medical.
5 years in residency at Cleveland Clinic, another 2 years in my specialty fellowship in radiographic oncology in Boston. And I still have debt from all those places to show for it. And each and every day I'm stuck dealing with little pinches like you, who tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I have to deal with sick people, with dying people every day. An endless parade of debility and death. That's my job. I'm on call constantly, and I go over and above, pro bono. I'm on the ethics review board, the IRB, and I work as a PI in the lab program. I sacrificed my whole life for this, for working to save people's lives. I don't have kids, a husband, a boyfriend even. Fuck, I don't even have a goldfish.
Sorry, lady.
Sorry?
You got your problems? I got mine.
I'm trying to help you with your problems.
Look, I have no interest in choking down your horse pills or frying in your microwave ovens, okay? What would my life be worth? Puking and constipated, bleeding and bruised, a wheezed up, bald-headed Gipalong getting bed sores on a gurney? Trying to fight my own cells, my own fate? And all for what, huh? So I could extend that sorry-ass state another week, a month, a year? Maybe more if I'm, lucky? That's not the way I want to go. No, ma'am, not me.
Think about your friends, your family, everyone who loves you.
I am thinking about them.
Really?
Listen, I worked hard for over 30 years for Choya Energy. I was a pipe fitter in their coal plant out in Joseph City. I retired 4 years back at 55, and I was damn well determined to enjoy what days I had remaining. Now Choya just filed for bankruptcy. I learned that means my health insurance plan is squashed. Pension's guaranteed to be picked up by Uncle Sam, but not my health care. So basically, all these treatments you're offering me, they'd be out of pocket. Now I could either spend my whole life savings on these procedures, Doc, and eke out a little more time, or I could keep the kitty, which is about $1 million worth of stock in real estate. I invested wisely years ago, you see, and I could pass that on to my wife and daughter.
You don't have health insurance?
Ah, now there's the rub.
What are you implying?
A bitch not to have insurance, that's all.
Yes, I can.
And not like many doctors would want to see me under the circumstances.
You think I only care about money?
I care about money. I want to keep some of it.
Now, just a minute. There's ways to find coverage through open enrollment in the healthcare marketplace. Let me look again at your file to see.
What?
Oh my God.
What's happening?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What are you doing?
Oh my God.
Well, what's wrong? Tell me. What's worse than having cancer?
Mr. DeGracio, I made a mistake.
Yeah? What?
I sincerely apologize for any undue suffering I may have caused you.
What is it?
But I looked at the wrong file, Mr. DeGracio.
The wrong file? What does that mean?
Your full results.
Yeah?
They're not expected back until Wednesday.
You're telling me this has all been some dry run?
We don't know the diagnosis yet.
I don't have cancer?
I didn't say that. We still have to await the results.
Oh, Jesus.
I understand how troubling this news could be, sir.
I don't know.
I need to go double check with the RN on staff about the preliminary.
Yeah, lady. Maybe give me some space, why don't you? I need a minute to breathe.
Have a good day, sir. I will find the RN on staff and let her speak with you if you'd like. We could schedule a follow-up for Wednesday or afternoon.
Guess she's called it a day.